In this video, we're going to go over how to create links and upload PDFs on a page. First, let's go back to the editing window. Let's create a new paragraph after heading 03. Now let's type in the following sentence with a link and then create a new paragraph by pressing the return key. You will notice that the link we typed in was automatically created. But let's create a link in a different way. In a new paragraph, type in the following. Then highlight IT help and click on the link icon that looks like a chain link. You can also click on the insert submenu and click on the link option. On the new pop-up, you will have a few options. For link type, you have internal and external. Let's use external for this example. On the link source, type in the following address and leave the other options as is, but change the target option to new window. Normally, I recommend choosing this option so it doesn't override the existing page if a user needs to return to that page for instructions. This is optional though. Now let's submit our changes to test our link. Click on the three dots on the top right and uncheck the user workflow option. And for version comments, go ahead and type in added hyperlinks. I will explain this later on in the class. Finally, click on check content and submit. On the new pop-up, click on the check mark to accept the changes. Let's try the first link. As you can see, it doesn't work. That is because it is missing something for it to work. But let's test the second link. This one works. Let's go back to the editing mode and inspect our links. Select the first link and click on the insert edit link icon. Take note of the address that is in the link source. Now let's compare it to the second link. Do the same thing, click on the insert edit link and take note of the address. If you notice, the prefix has an S after HTTP. That is the reason the second link works and the first doesn't. So always make sure your links have that S or your links will not work. So let's go back to our first link and add the S. Once you've added the S, go ahead and submit the changes by clicking on the three dots on the top right. Again, uncheck the user workflow option and add the comment updated links. Then click on the check content and submit. On the new pop-up, click the check mark to accept the changes. Once your changes are submitted, let's test the link again. And it works. Now let's add a PDF document to our page. First, let's browse for the document. On a new tab, go to the BSU website. Then on the search bar, type in Cascade User Guide. Click on the first link that shows up. On the new page, browse to the second accordion and click on it to expand it. Then click on the link titled Step-by-Step Cascade How-To Guide. Download the PDF file by clicking on the download icon. This might look different depending on your browser. It should be saved by default to your downloads folder. Now let's go back to Cascade and edit our page. Click on the edit button and scroll down to the content body. Create a new paragraph after heading 04 and type in download our useful Cascade Guide, Cascade User Guide. Then highlight Cascade User Guide, click on the insert edit link icon, and for the link type, we will use internal. Click on link source so we can upload and insert our PDF file. On the new pop-up window, click on the upload tab. By default, your folder should be selected. Then click anywhere inside the box with the broken lines. On the new pop-up, browse to where your file is downloaded. Select it and click on open. Finally, click on choose to upload and attach the file to your page. Again, change the target to new window and click on OK. Finally, click on the three dots on the top right. Uncheck the user workflow option and click on check content and submit. Finally, click on the check mark to accept the changes. Your PDF file should now be attached and displayed like a link. Let's go ahead and test it out. Now let's do this a different way. This other way usually requires a few more additional steps, but feel free to use the one that best suits you. Let's start by clicking on the Add Content button, and then go ahead and click on Training. And lastly, click on Upload PDF Document. You will then get this pop-up here. Let's go ahead and fill in the necessary information. For display name, go ahead and put in the title. And for start date, go ahead and select today's date. Then click on the choose option inside the box with the broken lines. Then go ahead and browse for the PDF document again. Go ahead and open it so it attaches. And then let's go ahead and click on the three dots at the very top. Go ahead and remove that workflow. Then go ahead and give it a comment. Then go ahead and click on check content and submit. Finally, go ahead and click on that check mark to accept these changes. Your PDF document should now be uploaded. But now that you have it uploaded, you now need to attach it to your page. Go ahead and click on Add Content, then go ahead and click on Training, then click on Upload PDF Document. You'll get this pop-up window here. The first option is the placement folder. Keep in mind that everything that has a red asterisk is mandatory. So let's say we needed to select a designated folder. You would click on the Browse option in the pop-up window, and again you will navigate to your folder using the link options at the very top of Asset. So then just go ahead and browse to the folder. But on this example, our folder is already selected, so we can go ahead and bypass this option. But in the event that we did need to, you would select your folder by clicking on the radio button on the left and then click on the Choose option on the top. Go ahead and give it a display name. Make sure it's in lowercase and no spaces, and then select today's date for the start date, and then go ahead and click on the Choose option on the box with the broken lines. Go ahead and select your PDF document. That should be on the Downloads folder. And finally, click on the three dots on the very top right. Go ahead and remove that workflow option and click on Check Content and Submit. And finally, click on that check mark to accept these changes. Your PDF document should now be uploaded. But now that you've uploaded your document, you now need to attach it to your page. So go ahead and click on your page, and then go ahead and click on the Edit option so we can edit the page. Let's scroll down to our content body. So after heading 05, go ahead and click on the Return key. On the new paragraph, go ahead and type in the following sentence. And then go ahead and highlight Cascade User Guide. And once more, go ahead and click on the Insert Edit link. And for link source, go ahead and click on Choose a File, Page, or Link. And then let's go ahead and click on the Browse tab. And under your folder, you should see the document we just uploaded. So go ahead and click on the PDF document we just uploaded, and then click on the Choose option on top right. And then let's go ahead and change the target to New Window, and finally click on OK. Your PDF document should now be created. Again, go ahead and click on the three dots on the top right. Go ahead and remove that User Workflow option, and then click on Check Content and Submit. And finally, click on that check mark to accept these changes. Your PDF document should now be attached. So this is the other way to attach a PDF document. Feel free to use either one when it comes to attaching a PDF document. So let's say they told you, hey, we need you to update this PDF document, which is the same PDF document, but the only difference is that we updated a few content inside this document. So go ahead and click on the PDF document that we just uploaded. Then click on the Edit button and simply click on the Choose option on the box with the broken lines, and then browse for that new PDF document. We're going to pretend that this document is also the new document that we wanted to replace. Once your document is attached, go ahead and click on the three dots at the very top. Go ahead and remove that User Workflow and click on Check Content and Submit. And finally, click on that check mark to accept those changes. Your new PDF document should now be uploaded. So once that document is uploaded, you don't really need to edit anything on that page, because the only thing that was replaced was the PDF document, which points back to the same link. So now let's say they told you, hey, we need you to remove some of the links because we don't need them anymore. Normally what you would do was simply highlight the entire sentence and click on the backspace and have that removed. But the problem with that is that in the event that you do remove it, chances are that it might still have that link somewhere within that paragraph, and it might cause issues a little bit later in the future. So the best way to remove a link is simply by clicking within that particular link or highlighting that link and then clicking on the Remove Link option. And then you can go ahead and remove that entire sentence. Once you've removed your link, just go ahead and submit these changes by following the same steps as before. And then you'll see your page reflected with the changes you've made. And this is how you add links and PDF documents to your page.